Actually, for the whole that the Lumba case, it is not going to end anytime soon because Sabra Menoka say, information eba HSA, patches a year Akusia Sewa, who happened to be the first wife of that Lumba, she is again heading to court. Now, if you've not been following the whole issue, you realize immediately after this, that Lumba's a year 1 week, there's been a back and forth, which is going on between Ibusia Penny, the first wife, Akusia Sewa, and also the latest wife or the young wife. I don't want to use the word side chick, but the young wife of that Lumba, which happens to be Odobroni. But in all of these things, of course, afenum yense ni nyina e de kopie mu e wo court. So Ebusuapeni was sued by Akosia Sewa and also some aggrieved family members saying said we are a no konomini jail, and also no Akosia Sewa intended sued Odobroni to stop her from being from her performing the widowhood rights, and in turn Odobroni also counter sued your friend is saying Akusia Sewa saying said she also has no right to be recognized as a wife. Now, in some court, court and verdict, the courts at the final another Monday court the final judgment said both wives should be recognized as legal wives. It's all your wedding marriage and now your customary marriage and a traditional marriage. All of you are legible for the sake of peace. But then I say following the clash, of course, so last Saturday, peace, United Showbiz, so UTV, you could see clearly say afenu and nankophobia omini and Jason and Nemano kokra, and because of that, and I was say Akusia Sewane lawyers, they actually take alternative actions. Say you need a judgment are judge na man one, which means we need to actually go to court and appeal again. Now, we'll be putting all of these things in context because Menoka said there's a lot of things are about. Menoka say more updates but then also let us before I bet to ask this particular update and 2 screens and also in sema eboba a bimo on the side patches say if all of these things are going on, then let's do the needful as Ghanaians, and even said that Lumba crown say a man is state burial can what say a man is state burial. The argument of those points be people video no patches say Usha sewa the letter and answer the case or the courts now. She argues that Lumba onye Ghana so onye Ghana dia, then he that Lumba doesn't deserve a state burial. But what shall I say or say that Lumba widowhood case Akosia Sewa has to appeal after High Court dismissal. So now Akosia Sewa is heading to appeal or headed for appeal because according to her in some any judgment at a court at the buy and the angel. Now before I bet to us we were telling you saying same be PM, and one of the things a PM courts. As our courts, this particular clinical question was tendered in as an evidence was the marriage ceremony between Akosia Sewa and also that Lumba, which happened over 20 years ago. Now, Menoka say Judge Nick Patch Edin Simbe Tuja in regards to this particular case, AI is now in, okay? AI is the new king. It's in as much as authenticity could have been verified. AI has said we don't have the tools and necessary prerequisite skills, okay, to kind of determine if this case and I say video Akosia Sewa attending in any pictures or attending in Emma court as evidence, if it is court intimate prove beyond reasonable doubt, if it is legitimate, if it is legal, if it is authentic, and I say a fake and AI, and because of that, all of those things were not received. Now, one of the video Akosia Sewa attending in Menoka say a leaky trendy our social media. So we will take a critical look at this particular video. This particular video happened to be a video of that Lumba and then the Akosia Sewa when they were having their wedding, they were exchanging their wedding vows. You go watch a video, back, and it's a new angle to this particular update. You'll be right here on this particular platform.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Papalolo. Die beiden. In Anwesenheit ihrer beiden Trauzeugen, meine Fragen mit Ja beantwortet haben, erkläre ich, dass sie Kraft Gesetzes rechtmäßig verbunden wie Oh, me papa.
Die Hochzeit. Aber ich war praktisch in deinem Bauch.
Okay. Into video Kwasha was the video Akusia Sewa attending in as an evidence in court saying say she married that Lumba and this is the video. Remember, as a court argues they can't use the video in the wake of AI because we need to submit media check the authenticity of it. But regardless, one of the arguments of course people are also talking about it. The fact say okay, if all of these things went on, now after Akusia Sewa, one of her arguments is that Lumba onye Ghana or Germany near. Then the whole push saying Mother Lumba state burial it is void. It is something no crap. Let us watch this particular video of what one pundit suggested said there should be a petition, and as there's a petition in works, this particular petition is going to bar the government of Ghana from giving that Lumba a state burial, or it should bar the government of Ghana or only one from giving that Lumba a state burial.
Deserve state burial. Because on your Ghana. But in your posters, am I no much state burial?
Really?
Yeah.
Contradiction, Ben.
It is a war catch. Let's say on your Ghana. Why do you want to spend taxpayers' money?
Of course.
In burying somebody who is not a Ghanaian? And based on information, so I'm going to talk to our team. I can say the last man was here. I make us a number for us. My too personal, my emotional, because they were denigrating the brand that Lumba.
Yes.
And don't share information about Bonte to the extent someone can say that Lumba crack or don't know 14 years.
So I'm
And what kind of image? And I'm painting about the brand that Lumba.
Yes.
And what kind of information were you sending out there? My reference say, dear R. Kelly, and Demunne, Alea.
Yeah.
How old was Alea when Oshiano? And Tisenka would just a posia.
It's the same thing.
And yanka that Lumba or some got them. And some of my can't find a home. The actual man say I'm pa. And on the night, yeah, sure bit to say PDD. What was the thing about him? When you take these two characters, and Osha and Sama ya can't find that Lumba. Senke yam pa. And yet that Lumba. Or say, Akosia Bempoma, Akosia Sewa. And you more name the relationship between Odo Bronini that Lumba in Anki, Chiomodio Mujina court. He said they condone. Say, Yedi Fale, Akodo what 14 years. Now, Makata Suomo so, Selene, and I'm back actually. He said, more say, Although Bronino had the winning public sympathy, all in the name say, Agradaa Bunny and a Lumba and a Kofano and a then all these things were said. So, when him say, the ye no, why was some yek? Now why couldn't he babidino?
So these were some of the arguments Omumeki in regards with that Lumba and the issue air koso. Kisi Ejaben right now he's on the verge of being sacked. At the year this particular week Monday and Mahama President John Dramani Mahama forwarded a petition to the council the council of states and also other stakeholders they are mandated by law to look into petitions to sack people, and one of them Kisi Ejabe. Now we know about the others EC boss Germans and the 3 deputies, but then Kisi Ejabe is not holding back because before this particular time some of the petitions and saki Kisi Ejabe. One of the major reasons is because of how he was handling the case. The case were being delayed. The cases, apart from the cases which were being delayed, he said not only effective, and also no, to some people he was rather helping the New Patriotic Party because once he was appointed by Akufo-Addo, he will still be doing Akufo-Addo's bidding even if Akufo-Addo is not in power. One last demonstration and one last person who said and also start saying Kisi Ejaben in so Martin people. But many because Kisi Ejaben is not holding back. He has posted a series of things which to us seem like an explanation. Before say Abuibia Bewa opre until this time around obe preko. Na just said the wo bia no aka. Na Kisi Ejaben in same bebre atuja. Say all these things are no against him. No, which hands he's doing a good job, he's done a great job. Now he posted this on social media accompanied with a lot of picture stories. But then has say what they don't want you to know about the OSP. So now Kisi Ejaben is rather blowing his own horns. So he's saying so on kamasema me kamasem. Also the truth is dangerous, okay? To those who thrive in the dark. In 2025, the office of the special prosecutor didn't just shine a light. We drag the darkness out of everyone to see. This is why the noise is growing. That is why you are seeing coordinated attacks everywhere. Coordinated attacks, but ask yourself why now. It's according to Kisi Ejabe, Opache say asema oba be king the that enim said the person be about ASP. You know, Opache say in 2025, OSP. I just say you say OSP obia try say obeka OSP asem because OSP the sumasi nyina no or the ba. And all parties of person chill the entire attacks we eba no so I see unity. Na niema ewo ho a unim no obeka about no OSP just say but ask yourself why now no see him beside who say I think na say no OSP amount for attacking is also because we touched on touchable. The OSP's 2025 caseload didn't go from small fish, it struck at the heart of the machinery. And our party say cases are the OSP Kisi Ejaben or no ni di no enye cases bi akeke cases are why yes see no ase onensa akowo obonsam nani. I say number 1 case odi echi asisi ase why ya man ni atani nton. One of them the SML revenue assurance, which is a popular case involving Kenofriata. 2 the MIIF investment irregularities. Remember I said the MIIF it has to do with the gold sell and the gold for exchange gold for oil programs in na fraud no OSP so no and this buy. Also the petroleum diversion and the MPA UFFP scandal. I know I said the one program so one particular scandal he's looking into our NFA abetogana fu ni the petroleum diversion and the MPA UFFP scandal. And I also know the 4th one here, the illicit enrichment amount for omu diska omu enrich omu home. Also when corruption is disrupted, those who feed on the system panic when the faucet of stolen public funds is twisted shut. The outcry grows louder than the facts. They shout to distract you. They blur the evidence to make you doubt, but the numbers do not lie. It's a point says, "See, na adena all no." I say, "Oh yeah, I expose you be mono. One more omudi scan hono, and now one more almost it is a woman we scan. Omu na is a so asie for no munya kakra edi show man no sa fo ni nyina omu buafu because isi ano say scanning baby nti en aban sa ne de ye be dede na ya den yakekem na manfo ehu say okay we na ekoso nyashe that distracted the public opinion on the OSP. The OSP further went to say numbers it doesn't lie. Yento also while they were talking, we were working to save the soul of this nation. No say ebra mo kasa no na ye die ye dwumaden se na be bit my den asom o mine no. Or try to say the savings we prevented a projected national loss of 5.73 billion cedis. That is money kept in your schools, your roads, and your hospitals. No, but say, all of these things are ecosono. Or ma Ghana and save almost 5.7 billion cedis. We sika ye bit media ye school, your roads, and in your maniema. Or part say, or sometimes say the recoveries. We clawed back 6.5 million and $2 million and seized over 102 million in assets. No, parties here and there. Ghana ometima stop over 6 million Ghana cedis worth of a year transactions. And I say amount for school maybe ometima jimu 6.5 million Ghana cedis. And aside from that too, Oma saying to me ajimu 2 million Ghana cedis. As that 2 million Ghana cedis no a sika the state have saved. Again no ome seize assets. Amount for Japadia worth over 102 million. So, the justice. We advanced 71 full investigation, operated 40 new cases, and secured 7 convictions. And no part says, in terms of the courts and the justice, no, omo 71 investigation, full investigation, and also no, maybe 40 new cases are now previously it was closed because of MPP administration, press and and also no, they have secured 7 convictions, which means one yedi omo ba court so me di boni o me wie ska no court edi nsem no bi mu ama sisi an nkofo be 7 and 7 people 7 parties they have been convicted and we say they are 7 full jail sentence. Also as the future, we expanded education to 9.4 million Ghanaians, aiming you with knowledge to demand accountability. So by saying all of these things to my NSA, or more akache Ghana for the ekoso, or ma boderu amaisia Ghana for or many adaho. One of them is the see something, say something. So that is why the pushback feels so aggressive. It is not because the OSP is failing. It is because the old networks of impunity are finally breaking under pressure. We fear you see is not about performance. And the fear you see is not about performance. It's about power slipping from the hands of those who misused it. That this is reality of 2025. The noise belongs to them. And our party said, because OSP is doing something now. At the results, what he's doing at the results, any noise, as you see, I said, but according to in the future is that they will continue to tell Ghanaians, over 9.4 million Ghanaians are yet me educate you almost okay. See, we na amount for be here. I just many other honor and non boy. So he even went on further, okay, to post various picture stories and I said, a friend is project some pictures and some slides. Na ejuma oyin to share has say the OSP have saved 5.7 billion cedis for the state. Now one let's say some of the things are on my year. Far from that, to a party said the national and regional engagement, they've engaged with 448 a year professionals, okay, and communicated with the media and cooperated with various international and also domestic parties. So that is one of the things or sounds so opposed here. And also the OSP have saved Ghana 6 million Ghana cedis and also $2 million and also seizing assets over 102 million assets. A year state the people of the state. And I say so party say on Mapode Road, they've taught Ghanaians, they've done an outreach no on ma Bode Road 9.7 Omude Road no ma bon educating 9.4 million people. And far from that to Oshaha or say they've convicted 7 people, go for 7 and you do a to jail because of various crimes at OSP a prosecutor. And one of them, the case, is about vote buying. And other 33 other cases currently on trial. and assist others no so no a case which have been initiated or prosecutions which have been initiated in this 2025 Menoka say and now 71 new cases also have been open, and also 40 cases have been open in 2025 alone. So OSP is saying, you know what, I'm going to blow my horn because I'm doing a lot of work. So regardless, OSP is basically trying to save his face and save his job. But then this petition have been forwarded by President John Dramani Mahama. At the end of the day, we believe, say, whatever happens is the president's, it will be in the president's own best interest, okay, to says, okay, at the end of the day, petition your media bay, Council of Elders, almost okay, papa, odib, they will decide. So that is the issue. So currently, I will be giving you more updates into this particular issue. So once again, we are live, so you can bring in your comments na based on all of these issues. Right here on this particular platform. All right, it's here for also with this particular update. Menoka say Dennis Miracles Abuaje, he has also joined the fight. Obeka said, now we gave you an update second in Japan, Western region during his tour. Another two just say among for blaming or say or partisan politics. But then the truth of the matter is simple. He is not doing any partisan politics, but rather Baumia Campano and partisan politics. And he even went on further to say, he has a video evidence of how Baumia and some of the people who are campaigning for him go to the northern region, and then the message they send there is Baumia ye nipa vote mana not yet yes you're not na president. So this is the argument Baumia making. Now yeah, we're into screens because we know because Dennis Miracles Abuaje have brought out a lengthy statement. Now one person who was also targeted in this was MP in Tifo. Odin Simbia Babe Tuja said, yes, he is the person that King Japan is referring to, say, or partisan politics. But then King Japan has got it all wrong, and it's just one of those things to sway the public opinion. So, what is Dennis Miracle about saying? We are near the MP who have been accused by King Japan to be doing partisan politics with cucumbers in the northern region. One cannot insult Northerners in 2023. This is coming from Dennis Miracles Abuaje. Also, one cannot insult Northerners in 2023 and in 2025 expect me not to react, only to have my reaction replayed as if I made those remarks in 2025. And basically, in summer, Dennis Miracle Abuaje say, King Japan appointment, and I say the fingers is pointing at some MPP Baumia supporters for doing partisan politics. In quote, some reactionary party say King Japan ADD Northerners attempt in 2023. Now, or responded, all of a sudden, King Japan say, oh, at 2023 or can Sansem na Sansem no can he's even doing the same in 2025. Also, I was privileged to serve as the deputy minority leader on the ticket of the MPP at the age of 35, a position I held without blemish for 4 good years. I was also privileged to serve as the defense minister of parliament at the age of 39, a position I held without blemish for 8 good years. Throughout my tenure, I did not engage in corrupt practices. I'm not rich and I do not come from a rich home. All I have in this world is my reputation and my abilities as well as my qualities, and I will never allow anyone, including King Japan, to tarnish my reputation. God bless Ghana, the MPP. So God bless Ghana and the MPP. So this particular message, it was just a prelude. Just the surface of the bombshell reply. Honorable Interfo. Yes. Honorable Interfo, who happened to be a member of parliament for Bimbila Odibetuja, in response to Insama King Japan Ekokan say he is moving around doing partisan politics and telling people not to vote for King Japan because King Japan is not a northerner. And arguments are all making here is that he did not actually say these things. Okay, what we saw him said, and a video King Japan so be released, was video. 2023 based on the summer King Japan can say Akufo-Addo mad nodness too many appointments. Now share as any share press release honorable no at the buyer Or say, my attention has been drawn to a video in which I'm heard advising delegates in Yendi during the 2023 MPP presidential primaries not to vote for Kene Japan due to his remarks in the Western and Central regions. He has stated that Northerners were given too many sector ministerial positions by President Akufo-Addo, thereby denying others opportunities. For the avoidance of doubt, he said that we were here in the Western region when they appointed the Vice President from the North, the Interior Minister from the North, the Defense Minister, Sports Minister, Lands Minister, Tourism Minister from the North. Why? Why are they only the ones who vote? He repeated this same statement and add more accusations against Northerners at the program in Central region. So according to a honorable Intifo Party said Kene Japan remarks or responded can say or partisan politics it is because of insemo kokan way back in 2023 in Central region and Western region say wa ha say an appointment by yan farm Central region farm Western for the tourism minister Central regional ministerial positions in sports in ama Northerners and obisa Western region Central region for omunye nipa na. Yes, and so for the avoidance of doubt, he said, we were here. Okay, in reality, only 6 Northerners held sector ministerial position out of approximately 26 ministers at that time. And our honorable Intifo Air Party said that time, man, in Japan, making some allegations no crown. Then correct because ministerial positions, as at that time, Northerners so move 6 out of 26. Again, furthermore, Honorable Kene Japan publicly questioned why President John Dramani Mahama, Hassan Ayariga, and Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia were candidates for their respective parties, implying that they were not the only suitable individuals. As a coordinator of the Northern appointees at the time, I felt compelled to respond to this biased and ethnocentric statements. During a campaign visit to Yendi, the capital of Dagbon, I advised people not to vote for Kene Japan, citing its lack of good intentions towards Northerners. This 2023 video has been misleadingly presented by Kene Japan and his team as a recent recording. I must emphasize that since responding to his negative remarks in 2023, I have not mentioned Honorable Kene Japan's name in any of my campaign engagements. And our party say, video here circulates so I can say about Kene Japan. Na sense no can or play partisan politics or party say enya no cre. A video amount for the and nama or more or Kene Japan campaign team or more in such a way say a best as or can no within this 2025 for Moya campaign. Meanwhile, it is not so. He said this way back in 2023. Yes, also so I urge well-meaning Ghanaians to discard the recycled video which Honorable Kene Japan and his team are attempting to portray as a new video from the 2025 campaign season. It is puzzling that Kene Japan, aware of the video's date and time, will still release it and pretend that it is new. He has alleged that he possesses video and audio evidence of Northern MPs, including myself, engaging in tribal campaign against him and the Akan people in the North. I challenge him to produce these videos and audios. I can confidently assert that Kene Japan and his team have no such evidence against us and should in fact introspect when searching for individuals who engage in tribal politics. Honorable Kene Japan is aware that personal promises he made to me and some other Northern MPs would have secured him our support if we were driven by self-interest. So now, our party said Northern MPs Kene Japan party so these people are campaigning, are using tribal politics against us. In fact, Kene Japan can say he should find introspection. Me accusing of doing, I'm also doing the same thing. And I said, Kene Japan even came to them, Northern MP. So, don't me winning flag bearership race, no be more positions. And I said, and only a self-interest. But then they believe Bawumia is the person who can help Ghana. That's why they are supporting him, not by positions like Kene Japan or person. Let's read this last one if you see. Also, let me put on record that Northerners in the MPP have never been tribalistic or ethnocentric. We have always stood for a candidate who believed in the best to lead the MPP. In 1996, Honorable Malik Ahassan contested the MPP presidential primaries, but the Northern delegates did not support him, but rather chose to support President John Ejekun Kufuor. Again, in 2007, Aliyu Mahama, the then sitting vice president, contested to be the MPP candidate, and the Northern delegates did not support him, but rather supported President Akufo-Addo. In fact, no single MP supported Aliyu Mahama, though he was sitting vice president. We are supporting Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia today because we believe he is the best to lead, and not because he comes from the north. And our party said, oh shit, allegation that Kini Japan making doesn't hold water. Said Northern MPs are tribalistic. In 1996, okay, na Honorable Malik Ahassan, now MP then, or a Nigerian so person contested as an MP presidential candidate. Northern caucus and Northern MPs did not support him. They supported Kufuor over Omo Northern or Honorable Malik Ahassan. Again, again, in 2007, Akufo-Addo, oye na so be contesting no. That same time no, the then vice president Aliyu Mahama, Kufuor's vice president, no so person contested. The Northern caucus did not support Aliyu Mahama. They rather supported Akufo-Addo. So you see, this notion of Northern regional MPs are tribalistic. It doesn't hold water. And now they are supporting Bawumia not because a Northern region they be, but because they believe that Bawumia is the person who is best and poised to lead the new patriotic party. So that is exactly in Sema Ekoso. In Japan have also been responded in kind. Let us say in some of the buy any the ABB, but then at the end of the day, we believe say the necessary things are a what was responded to no, they've responded to, and at the end of the day, Obineka and Asem say it is what it is. So we are looking at all of these issues, and definitely, updates be a baby, we'll do all in our own best way to give you all the necessary updates because a Kamiako is a Kini Japan. And a year until for more fights, it is not ending anytime soon. A bright here when you picture on the screen, you see your friend Yaw Dabo. We all know Yaw Dabo. He is an actor, and now he's venturing into business, particularly in the sports field. I just said now the Dabo Soccer Academy. Now, me can say there is a recent update by about Abranti, and some NDC people are saying that this was the same strategy MP before you say Omoti counter back, which is opposition. Now, what really did happen? Yeah, that's sorry. Yeah, the sports ministry have appointed Yaw Dabo as a grassroots football ambassador. Now, even far from that, we saw a video of him recently in France with our president John Dramani Mahama. Basically, that's on Mahama bon komo na all kasa about football near the Yaw Dabo be lande wa Ghana pe anchebia enokoshia the sports minister Yaman appointment as the grassroots ambassador. And no, and I mean kasi in NDC for be a party say there were a lot of NDC candidates almost celebrities who helped Mahama to reach or propel Mahama to reach where he is today. Edu maybe okrum ha Uye Kumawood actor now born Mahama Dia Sebiu you've killed your career. One person I was supporting Mahama since time immemorial. Mr. Beautiful. Mr. Beautiful in support of Mahama for the past 16 years led to his cancellation in Kumawood. Apura a bon. And then Mahama Baya, people like Yaw Dabo on any clan your friend is saying Ijakomu, any these tribalistic Kumawood actors are almost pe Mahama inimashe almost supporting MPP from head to toe and then some of them are enjoying. One of them is Yaw Dabo. What about Mr. Beautiful? who is also engaged in other activities, the same thing as football. Now, same way by and the people are complaining. But before then, we share a video of the appointment of Yaw Dabo, Brock visited the sports minister. Let us watch this particular video. When we come back, we will look at this particular issue from another point, because among for both Yipa and certain people have already started talking about this.
Seriously, I can say, idea we except for say ministry. Ebema said we are here. I mean, building and we are the camp, board. Also, the bear we sports ambassador.
Thank you.
Especially for grassroots football.
Thank you.
Grassroots football, because a corner we need Japan OENT, ambassador for grassroots football.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Minister, said
seriously, I can say, idea we except for say ministry. Ebema said we are here. I mean, building and we are the camp, board.
So that was what really went on Yaw Dabo this particular position. But I'm telling you, people are complaining. Now, I'll be putting certain few things on the screens for you to see. Some of the people are more complaining, and they are saying that Mahama should be warned, because they are supporting Abrache and they have power. And this is for no way. Why are you not helping them? I didn't move the ejomo. I didn't move the ejomo. Now let's put this on the screen. See, we are na ya twaso. O share the whole screen so away. Zandi Kamal or say you appoint Yaw Dabo who insulted Mahama. Zandi Kamal questions Ministry of Sports. Zandi Kamal questions Ministry of Sports. Now we are no crowd far from that cry now. O share a year has say now again. NDC grassroots rejects Yaw Dabo's proposed ambassadorial role, citing his sparse support for MPP and comments about Mahama. So now the NDC grassroots is saying appointing Yaw Dabo is a red flag. This guy was in bed with the New Patriotic Party. Eya Santefua Odiomechi, eya MPP Odiomechi, and nano abedi NDC for enchantino. Wa said that you so defective. Debi Uchani moja eye blue, which is MPP. So the NDC grassroots is saying Yaw Dabo's appointment as ambassador for grassroots football no adenta na emphasize position no MOB for fraud. NDC need to be precise. Now, even uyi enokra far from that cry now. Obiso be posti way, as you can see on the screens. Or say, Yaw Dabo used to be an MPP darling boy. He switched camp and he's got an appointment. Grassroots Day House they search for little for the they search for a little of the opportunity given to him. Politics ya bonsam ejumankasa. Politics bonsam ejumankasa. This was after video surface here. Yaw Dabo that John Dramani Mahama say for appointing him as ambassador. Nipe bisa say be more supportive party ya through thick and thin. All of a sudden, Yaw Dabo MPP ni okuta MPP4 card. All of a sudden, Yaw Dabo say, "Hey, me fele Mahama de oyegane yi." All of a sudden, when your appointment, a brand DC for ewo. Now one person na minim say, ono de support if anything, Mahama true time memorial me finidi akwetiti ana one ejaku artifim yi me finidi pacho okai ni di ana odi ama ono de yinim say na no de onya kidney disease a Mahama call ni nchen koma ni ska no ane ono de ni enim say o support Mahama but Yaw Dabo almost say be MPP ni but before then Yaw Dabo say onti obia in that Lumba's voice. Juma and Yadiamano. Even MPP ni krana, I will say a kind who say he is a Ghanaian share. Yinti a year, the thank you message of the John Dramani Mahama Baba
Excellency John Dramani Mahama Medanase. Namada sports minister ononso Medanase. The papa o me hu o mi mu no. A o mpese menye emwa o man Ghana no. meya aboa ɔman Ghana ama wiase nyina hu sɛ sabi enye nipa ne tenten ne gram me obi ana mpɛbɔ ɔbɔ paa ame kwa menya bi mmɔ mekɔ no ɛka 2 minutes ya ne akyekere me jesi ne ade mabam me na ekra nka bɔ ne apon e ba mai obi bada bu efa nyina to fam ya be ma me Francis a me wura ma na reflapon timi hu se me da ya so no se me pese me mobɔ no entimi amama me ma ne nka me nso me de bɛbɔ afoforo ti ya ko ho no ma president nso bae no first na ni bɔ me so no se Dabo na de wo ye den
president of Ghana
president
Dramani
yes hu me an obo me din enti se oye me grassroot amazadwa ebeboa mana tumpon me Dabo Soccer Academy ameti me nimpani bi amako na ani ma wabu mabam enkra na adwuma na me ye me ye se me ye ni yie se bi ebi afa me nsam atukwan me beta academy na manage place bebele fa me nsam tukwan me titim so ebi atukwan me won kora wo me ajanka ebu ani maami ni ho obu ani papa ni obu a totally ajanka wo mu nyina wo me campo iti me no apart from some atitim ne kwa me san hwe nkola ni bi person atesa me amema enya nwanwa se bi enya Barcelona La Masia wa academy ana Ayasa academy sa academy na Chelsea academy yenya mu ba kwa na mu mienu miensa kra Ghana yekoye nim okwa abrochira ekwan fa so de tete nkra ama nkra ne behu bɔ pa ye abrochire ye wo tournament e tabo Jesus so ko school na wo primary ebi kra wo class 3 class 2 we nani bɔ na ebi ya betablu ni e do ko sa taze ana ye wo timi wo obi o nkola good o tete nkola bo hu odin ma no jesi hu odin ma no ni nyina ebetima per sponsorship na coach football ye ma won boss ni Jesus Ranford case ye ba ye wa wo fo bebele wa o mema wo ma atwe mo afribom until sa akra ni benyini ansa na waka so okay wa betima akwa akobo enduro nso na wa waste time enti ne yebesere se ni nyina ne yebehwe se nkora ne benya wo mfa ahodie kudus amate plus ni nyina me ni obi even wo mu nyina mihia wo mbia wo me endorsement mami pate obi se last time kudus blame me boss.
All right, guys, so let's jump into this particular issue, which is really trending. On the screens is the newly wedded couple of the year. But currently, these two couples, they are facing serious issue. I'm talking about Two-Face Idibia, who left his wife, Annie Idibia, and married Nigerian lawmaker Natasha. Now, both of this pair are in the United Kingdom, to be precise. Now, the reason why both of this pair are in the United Kingdom is for various reasons, but one of them is because Two-Face Idibia has a tour in Europe, particularly United Kingdom. But then something happened which has led to the arrest of Two-Face Idibia, and also one other thing which also happened was the altercation, which was perhaps instigated or perhaps fueled by Two-Face's own wife or Two-Face's new wife Natasha. Now we have various angles to this, and Nigerians are reacting to this differently. Together with one reaction which also came, which blew the man of people, was from Annie Idibia. Remember, Annie Idibia was ditched by Two-Face on the premise that Annie Idibia was involved in drugs and all of that. Even if Annie Idibia was involved in drugs, what happened to for better for worse? And I believe Two-Face needed to have taken more steps to have, safeguard, protect, and stop Annie Idibia from further doing drugs. But regardless, we'll come back to that. Now, the whole issue which got Two-Face arrested, we believe, stemmed from this particular video that we're about to watch. So we are learning that when Two-Face Idibia was going to the United Kingdom, he was accompanied by himself, the wife, and also two of his managers. Now, when they were in the plane, they got down from the airport. Immediately, Two-Face was, getting to the streets of London. Some of the fans recognized Two-Face Idibia, and they wanted to take a picture with him. Okay, they wanted to take a picture with him. And as you can see, this is one of the moments where Two-Face was seen with a new wife, Natasha. We'll come back to the whole issue. So the fans wanted to see Two-Face, and they kind of embraced him, and some of them held him. Oh, we have a fellow Nigerian in this shop, let's go, this one is your greatest son. So Two-Face just went there, and people just trooped around him. Then we are learning Two-Face's new wife, Natasha, started looking for Two-Face. The husband is a star, so people were like coming all around him. And all of a sudden, she got hint that, oh, Two-Face have been dragged into the shop by fans who are taking selfies with him. Natasha stopped there, and then she unleashed hell on Two-Face and also the fans of Two-Face, and even in the presence of Two-Face and also onlookers and shoppers. And this was the beginning of the end of Two-Face trouble, which ultimately led to his arrest. Let's watch this particular video. I believe this video is what really transpired at the shop where Natasha was overheard shouting, fighting, and dragging Two-Face, and ultimately Two-Face was arrested shortly afterwards.
Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do it! Don't fucking do it! Every day when they start from me, what you get? Don't do that! Why you shouting on that? Why you raising your voice at me? Then what I see, why do that?
So yeah, this is so sad, and the woman who was raising the voice, unfortunately, is Two-Face's new wife. We never, in the 20-something years when Two-Face was married to Annie Idibia, heard her screaming and ranting anywhere like this. It's so sad. Now, regardless of all of these, remember that Two-Face also had numerous baby mamas and all of these things. So in all of these things, Annie Idibia stayed, but now both pairs, Annie Idibia and Two-Face, are divorced. Regardless, immediately after this particular altercation that we just watched, then we got news that Two-Face has been arrested. So initially it was like, oh, it's a video clip, it is not true. This news about Tubaba is just for trend, it will never happen. Then a video was released. Then some people in the Nollywood fraternity started speaking and saying that this is true. This is true. In fact, after this particular video, we will watch when the two managers of Two-Face had a convo with an Instagram live convo with Daddy Freeze, and they were saying that they want someone to step in and rescue Two-Face because Natasha is basically holding Two-Face hostage. Now we'll come back to that convo because Two-Face joined on that convo, that Instagram live, and then Natasha was fighting Two-Face on that particular Instagram live. But once again, we have the video of when Two-Face was arrested. So we'll watch it quickly. When we come back, we will continue with this particular update.
So this is the video of Two-Face Idibia being taken away by the police in UK. You remember when I told you guys some weeks ago that Two-Face was allegedly arrested by the police in UK after an altercation with his wife Natasha? Well, people didn't believe me. Well, I know they lie. I know they lie now. Well, this is the video. We have so many videos. So this is the video of Two-Face Idibia being taken away by the police in UK. You remember when I told you guys some weeks ago that Two-Face was allegedly arrested by the police in UK after an altercation with his wife Natasha? Well, people didn't believe me. Well, I know they lie. I know they lie now. Well, this is the video. We have so many videos. Look at the video. Look at the video. You can check.
The person that's got this said, yeah, she's hurt herself, blah, blah, blah. That's done. You don't put the guy. Yeah, so there's a misunderstanding. Bro, all of this is just fine. Just fine. We're asking you a very simple question now. We're outside, but we travel on this vehicle together. Yeah, we travel on the vehicle together, but we got back here and went to sort out accommodation. Yes?
Apparently, I want to have a conversation, but I need someone to go with me.
Don't worry. I'll sort that out. Don't worry. They just questioning you. Just don't say nothing. Just slightly. No. Just came here. Fuck no, man.
And there are several videos of the whole altercation in the car at the airport. Yes, at the airport, Gatwick Airport, when I think she was jealous of Two-Face DBI getting all the whole attention and all that. And
Don't do that! Don't do that! Don't do it! Don't fucking do it! Now every day you're gonna start for me. What did you happen? Don't do that! Why are you shouting at me? I just want you to quiet this conversation. You started raising your voice. Why are you raising your voice at me? When you want everything like that, why do that?
it's been chaotic upon chaotic, like videos.
What the fuck, bro? Oh, come on now. Come on.
Where is she? Please, stop. Where is she?
Oh, my God.
Two-Face just jumped from fight one to fire. Honestly speaking, it's been, if you hear the stories, I've seen videos. I have videos of the drugs that she's allegedly doing drugs too. I have videos of that one too, but I'm not gonna post them. But this one, this fight, the altercation and everything, the way she has been attacking Two-Face, saying terrible things, well, they'll be fine. I wish them all the best though. Hey.
So once again, this is just one aspect of the whole thing which is really going on. Now, during all of these, as I said earlier on, the managers of Two-Face, they were basically alarmed, and they said, hey, what is going on in Two-Face life is something we need to talk about, because if we lose Two-Face in the course of this, we also lose our livelihood as managers of him. Two-Face pays us. Basically, we are Two-Face employees. Now, the managers went on Daddy Free's show, Instagram Live, to say that indeed there are things which are going on. And it seems like this Two-Face new wife, Natasha, is controlling. Remember, this Two-Face new wife, she's a lawmaker in Nigeria. So it makes it a bit hard for you to, to classify and, the box you want to put here. But in all of these things which is really going on, one of the things we just saw was that the managers kind of confirmed that indeed Two-Face is going through hell, and then someone needs to step in and rescue Two-Face. So Two-Face joined on this Instagram Live, and whilst he was trying to bash the managers for going out and taking his business out there, guess who showed up? Natasha, fighting Two-Face on live Instagram. So let's watch this particular video of this particular thing of events. When we come back, we will continue with the reaction coming from some Nigerians and also Annie Idibia, the ex-wife of Two-Face.
So I want to establish that I used to be Wed MC's manager. Wed MC is his family to me. So initially when Mkaka came in and she saw I was with Two-Face, she was like, she needs to speak to Two-Face, that, she's been having these dreams, and she really needs, it really needs to be protected. That, she wanted me and Kaka to protect Two-Face. I was like, what's this woman saying, So I got to talk to Two-Face, and, she told me she had a dream that we should please try and protect Two-Face. So from the happenstance at the airport, just trying to put all this together, as I saw that outburst, that toxic nature of her, the first time you meet somebody and the person is toxic, those are red flag. Red flag. That outburst was pure rage, from 0 to 1,000, that's pure rage. That person should, it needs to be evaluated and understood. Because how would you have so much rage from 0? I met them a couple of times, apart from even the airport altercation and the police. I went to the apartment and I met them, back, so we took their boxes from the hotel to the apartment. When we witnessed again, same rage, she's screaming. We're trying to keep her down so that police doesn't come a second time. She doesn't care. Never cared. So I
I want us to use this platform, you know, to at least let's save our artists. Sometimes artists speak through their music. Every time I hear that song, "Save Me From Myself," you know, that's just Two-Face just crying out. Nobody writes such songs so passionately. You know, Michael Jackson, before he went, he spoke in his music. Whitney, they speak in the music. We need to listen to our artists. What they're saying in their subconscious is what they're speaking in reality. And if all these things that we could, like I said, benchmark as incidences and as a yardstick to measure if someone is in a toxic relationship, it doesn't mean because you are in love, you should be abused. People take advantage of you because you're in love, and that's a emotional abuse. Those kind of love abuse that we don't speak about, and this is what is happening, you know, because you could see traces of financial, emotional abuse. You know, Two-Face is someone who, in his whole life, someone who sang a love song. He might not understand love like we do. He might understand love from a different perspective. But now, if we see your family being abused, I think we have to speak up. That's the only weapon we have to protect ourselves. We just speak up, speak the truth, what you saw, what you think is happening, and that's what friends do. Thank you.
Kaka.
Yeah.
Anything else?
So, you know, what baffles me the most is that first time I heard him speak out was when we're in the UK. Here in Nigeria, he was hardly speaking out against her. But in the UK, he really wanted his music to, he wanted his business to thrive. But he was, let me put the word, he was afraid. Afraid of what I don't know. You know? He was afraid. So I'm trying to understand, what has you so terrified that you're seeing danger and you're still there? You know that one of the times
Kaka, you are hanging.
Nigeria attacked him again. When she brought him back to Nigeria from the UK during the tour, she attacked him again. We heard about it. They said that the bottle she picked, that thing that mistakenly caught Baba. We'll be hearing another story. I'm telling you, as in, so it's something that I haven't met Hysen before. I haven't spoken to Hysen, but a couple of people that speak to Hysen say that when they call him, that when he sees a call from someone that is a mutual person that knows him and Two-Face, that his heart skips and he's just waiting to hear your brother don't die or no come carrying cops. That's what Hysen says.
Let me see if I can reach him.
You sure you want to talk about this matter?
Let me try and see if I can reach him.
Everybody has turned their backs now. No, even me. I had to walk away because.
So you are no longer working with him?
No, I walked away.
What happened?
I walked away. Daddy freeze. This woman doesn't let business move forward. She doesn't listen. You have no experience about this thing. You want to do it. She's not listening. She doesn't want his growth. She believes that if he gets too big, she can't hold him down. This thing, I don't think is Jad. I think it's psychological conditioning. She has conditioned him in a way that he believes.
Abuse. That's what I'm saying. Psychological abuse.
That he believes that without her he can't make it.
Yeah, he reduces her mentally in the house.
I don't know how she did it, but I know that people do it because I know I've actually experienced it once in my life. Somebody made me feel like I was less than myself. And I was living in a shell. So I know it's possible and it can be done. You know?
Wow. A whole legend.
It's scary. It's seriously scary. It's seriously scary. When if you've seen what I have seen here,
and you're hearing me speak out now, you actually say I'm being mild. There are many things I can't say. I can't say them, even if I can prove them, I can't say them. That's how scary it is.
Wow. Wow. Where is Baba now?
I think he's in Abuja.
Is he okay? When was the last time you saw him?
I know, since we came back from London, I haven't gone to see him. That beginning of November, I just kept my distance. I didn't go to see him. I just don't want, I don't want
That trauma.
yes,
Trauma.
that bad energy. I'm still trying to recover from what I saw, you know, and I'm someone that is not quick to anger, but once I get angry, do you understand? I don't look back. So right now, I think he needs to stand up for himself. I'll tell you this for free. If even if you want to help somebody, if he's not standing up for himself, there's little you can do.
Now we'll try and get back the video when Baba joined and it was hell. Now, the ex-wife of Two-Face is posting some cryptic messages here, and this was what she posted on her official Instagram handle. She posted on her official Instagram story. She posted, "Sometimes trying to prove that you are the best is an insult." So in here, we see two people side by side, two dogs. Sorry, we see two dogs, and in the middle is a cheetah. So for those of you who don't know, a cheetah is the fastest animal on earth. So Annie Idibia believes that she's really faster, and she has nothing to prove to show her worth. Now, she further went on to say or post this particular thing that says the power of stepping away. And in here, we see matches sticks, okay? And we can see that this matches sticks, they are all lined up. Now, if you're a person who play with matches sticks and who, you know, cook a lot, you realize that when you light a matches, okay, and then you put it inside the box, which houses all the other sticks, all of them will lit at once. But then if you line all of them up, and then if you line all of them up on the same length or perhaps the same measure, and you light one up, it is going to move like a dominoes effect. It is going to light and going to move one way or the other. It's going to catch, all of them will just catch fire simultaneously. But if you pull one down and you light fire, all the others will perhaps light. But one of the things you realize is that because you've pulled one down, the fire will basically stop from spreading. And even if it spread, the one beneath is not going to be touched. And that is what she posted here. A cryptic message saying the power of stepping away. And in here, she posted a picture of Messi and the wife. And then she posted something or a caption that's read here. It says that he never touches other women. He never touches other women, which means Messi is the greatest of all time because he has one wife and then all that he has is one wife. Now in here he says, wouldn't it be easier if you left that behind? And you can see in here someone is holding on to the past, another one is just saying, wouldn't it be easier? And then Annie Idibia posted saying this and this again. So this is exactly what really happened. Now, as I said, there are many reactions. There are many reactions that is coming. And personally, I want to get the reaction which came when Two-Face joined on that particular Instagram live. Okay. On that particular Instagram live, where Two-Face got angry that his former managers were basically talking about him. I think we have the video we played, and then when we finish, we will continue with the video of a Nigerian personality reacting to all of this and saying that perhaps Two-Face have been cursed, because how can you move from bad to worst? How? It's not even possible. So let's watch this particular video of the clash when Two-Face actually joined that the Freeze life, and then all hell broke loose, and then the managers were saying that, hey, we told you guys, and then we basically have been vindicated here. So here is what really transpired. When we come back, we will continue.
Okay, official Two Baba has joined. Handle that he used to tie.
Yo, Kaka, you need to shut the fuck up. You need to just shut the fuck up. You need to shut the fuck up, man. You need to shut the fuck up.
Dad free. Innocent. They should see us together.
So what did they do now? So what did they do? Then I want us that people were inside the computer making that. Yes, you get out. What is your problem?
Daddy Freeze. You don't see him.
I did something and they told me, what happened?
Daddy Freeze, you don't see him.
Guys, calm down. Let's hope that there will be some stability so we can.
You stole someone's husband. I don't want to use the term stole because why they go steal, man? Are you a child? Like, you be item where they steal. Before a man would be snatched or stolen, you don't give the woman access to steal you. Because now what you allow, now they go do you any way they want to do you. So, but I want to use stolen in this context because I have something I'm about to say. You stole this man. This man had his beautiful family. He had his shortcomings, he's imperfect. I mean, he's not perfect. He had his flaws and everything. We all saw it on social media, but this woman loved him. She loved him from when she was a teenager. This man legit made a song for this woman that trended worldwide. You cannot relate. Since he married, you never sing any song for you. He had his beautiful family, his beautiful kids. With everything where they happen on social media, this woman stood by this man. She loved this man more than herself. I never see this kind of love. Oh. You out of nowhere, be from nowhere. You came into that and you stole this man. Because that man not be himself. The man where we know, where they carry himself, where that legend that we know, that is not him. Okay? So you can't steal this man finish. You don't even allow the stealing marinates. You don't go marry him. Because don't be the man marry you, now you marry him. Now by first marriage, but it's all good, it's all right. You can't come out to the man. You should have sense to understand that this man is a popular person, he's a public figure, he's a legend, he's an artist, an OG. Say people go come normally, come grease anywhere where you go. Because now you won't follow him as handbag. Since you don't get work now, you can't leave the work where you do. You won't come to follow him as per handbag now, stockfish like you. Decayed stockfish. You can't say, okay, it won't be handbag. You don't get sense to understand that this man is a popular person. That people would come to his table to greet him. You should understand that and be cool, be calm, carry yourself with grace. For you to snatch a man, you should have that strength and, the stamina to stand any obstacles and trials and tribulations. But you're scared to say, what you do another woman, say they go do them to you. You don't marry the man. Okay, the man can't come out. I see why I know when I small why they listen to his song. This man are OG. So we can't come club, the man did there. And our friend we know and won't introduce us to him. Okay, no problem now. Okay, make we can't take concrete until use bad eye. Bring her glass down. They look bad eye. Ile munge bad eye too. Cause I don't send you. Nobody cares about you. Especially when you're a home wrecker. Nobody gives a fuck about you. And you should wait for the marriage to marinate. Make it reach 5 years, 10 years. Do you understand? Clock it. So to say 5-10 years, you can now, you never enter something. The love still there fresh now. It has not even reached 1 year that you married him. Calm more down. You shouldn't be scared. Because it's giving, I'm insecure. It's giving, I'm scared. You can't even allow this man. Like, since this man, you marry this man never go out on his own. Because say if he go out on his own, I where you go check open. Whether na infatuation, I been a love, I been a juju, I been a anything where you do, it go open. That woman you stole the man from, she's somewhere healing. A person will love man past herself. The only man she has ever loved. The old cargo fairly used. You just come. Okay, let's say even snatch them. And some men say if they, they with another woman after they don't deal with their first wife and everything. Men in life they well now. Remember they see in career still they well. You make the man, social media people see this man finish. They can't they talk to this man anyhow. On a normal day, I did for grand when this man they trend. Like they never even born me finish. I never even marinate for beled when this man was trending. So imagine small children on social media coming to say shit about this man, a legend. Hey, nah man. Some kind women where you go just deal with will just bring you down like this. If by the time you leave the wife, just day your day. They do your normal oringo. Just be meeting girls doing your thing than to go leave one good woman and marry and enter inside from frying pan to fire. Because it is not giving. You don't match the man's aesthetics. You don't even give. Every time they wear black and black, like say they one person. Carry glass put for eye because you're not good looking, you're not fine. You look older than him. My own issue be saying, no, they give me bad eye. Lagos girls over here, we don't care. Not just because I don't get your time. You understand? Now I will just leave there, go. Because if you like, you give me bad eye. See, you should allow this man to be shared. Share this man with other people. There is love in sharing. You snatched him from somebody else. You should be happy. You should be a good person. You should share. Give us never lack. Give this man out. They're going to sing the song for you. This is like you they sing for. They look like there's some things I know I won't do in my life. Like I know it's not me they sing this song for. Me, I can't they dance to this song they do. Are they crazy? What kind of day? Nah, your delulu is on another lelulu because he very foolish. I'm sorry, but not sorry. If I say they give person bad eye, this man 3 years ago, my best friend played at one club. This man came there to perform. When he got done performing, he legit shook hands with everybody in that place. He even came to our table. I was like, see legend though. I shook hands with him too. That was 3 years ago. He's a humble man. When he was married to this woman, the woman she allow him be win be. Like she no come they all up in his face. And most times that he goes out to perform, the woman know the day. But you, since you married this man, you never allow this man go out alone. Like you should understand that he's an artist. OG. Legend. You manage back this kind of man. You snatch this kind of man. You have to have that strength to hold him. Everything. Lagos, or let's say you want cage that man, keep him for bottle. You don't want this man to come out. But if this man comes out and you follow on like handbag where you be, Ocha, be ready for no girl go rate you, especially when they know the history of you being with that man. You get mind, they go outside with that man, you know they fear. You get mind though. So that mind where you get today outside with them, get the mind to withstand any girl we come greet them. No one give me bad eye, I go look you bad eye, too get leg bad eye too. Shut up, Agima. Let this girl. And as much as he were older than me and everything, are you crazy? Why you giving me bad eye? I don't feel grease person. Say everybody be like you wants snatch man. Nobody wants to snatch him from you. Nobody wants to. Nobody wants to. You just turn down. And because I still respect this man, I want to just calm down. I don't want to talk so many things. My own be said, don't be insecure. You never start, you don't cry. Anything way they do, keep doing it too. Because that man, in eye go soon clear. In eye go soon clear. You.